Hello everybody, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you live from Niagara Falls. Today I'm going to have you join me as I work on April's Mission Inspiration. This is a group on Facebook and I'll put the link down below so that you can join if you're interested. Each month we get a list of things to do. We follow the techniques and do each one in order. We're given a color scheme and I am very much not looking forward to working with this color scheme. I have never put these colors together again. And I have exactly one color of bottle of purple paint. So that's the one I'm using. I have exactly one bottle of orange paint, so that's the one I'm using. And the third color was green. So that I had a lot of. I thought this would be a nice soft tone to go with the purple and the orange that I've chosen. We're also giving some words to inspire us as we work. And the words are blossom, showers, promise. Those are some spring words. And then there's laughter and joker. Obviously that comes from April Fool's Day. And that's probably the way I'm going to lean, but we'll see. The first step is to cover your page with stamped images. Now I have put all my supplies on the desk here, but I haven't chosen anything I've done. So I keep my cling stamps in here, my large ones. So I'm just going to go through that and pick something. Now I'm going to look for something abstract or texture-ish because this is the first thing I'm adding to the page. Now, I'm not sure. Well, maybe that one. Let's see what else I have. Now, I've used this stamp a lot, but I think I'm going to use it. The numbers. This is a Tim Holtz stamp. Just let me get my acrylic block on for a while there because I couldn't find my acrylic block and I don't know where it is. The one that's big enough for this to fit on, so I'm using this weird one. It doesn't quite fit, but it'll work. Okay, so this is my first layer, so let's use some Stays On so that I can work over it. So here we go. I've got my stamp and my ink, doing black, Stays On. Well, that didn't show up very well, did it? Let's try that again. I've gessoed the page and it's a little warped. You need to be flat. No, just not going to come up. These are not very good. Turning out very good. I wish I had my acrylic block, but oh well, do it again. It's alright. This is just the bottom layer. So, what'll it work in the middle? Push. Okay, I think we can call that gloss. Alright. Step number 2, add a thin layer of color. Alright, so from all these colors, I like well, no, let's go with green. And I will spray a bit of water into that so that it's thin. Actually, I use combination of water with just a little dab of glycerin, and that makes a very fluid, transparent acrylic paint instead of just using the water. It does make it take longer to dry with the glycerin in it, but if you have a heat gun, then it doesn't really. Didn't put enough paint up there. Another spray. Okay, so that is step number 2. On we go to 3. Add texture with fabric fragments. Okay, so this is a step I was not looking forward to. Do not use fabric in my art, hardly at all. I do have a whole bunch of, I think these are 5 by 5 inch quilt squares from when I used to quilt. So I just went and I grabbed a handful of them. I didn't even look to see what there was. So we'll find something that matches our color scheme of purple, green, and orange. Now that's got purple and orange, but that's going to turn it into a Halloween. Oh. Now, hang on. I may just use that one because it's purple and green. Doesn't have the orange in it, but that would definitely go with the laughter and Joker theme. Okay, so let's have orange in it. I don't really like it. Well, it's got orange in it. Actually, it's got all the colors in it. There's orange, the green leaves, and these are purple flowers. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So, it says, add texture with fabric fragments. Ugh, I just put my hand in my glue. Not using that one. Okay, so why don't I let's see if I can rip the fabric. Look better. Okay, so a couple of bits of that, and a couple bits of that. Alright, put those in my basket. Okay, so what can we do? Maybe make a border with these. That's going that way, and these going that way. I like that. Okay, I punch holes on the side of these, so I'm not going to put it too far over. There we go. I like that. Really do. Okay, so now I'm just, for my glue, I'm using just matte Mod Podge because I have a bottle of it here which I'm trying to use up. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I just really had no idea what this was going to turn out like, but I like it. As soon as I added this fabric, which is the step that I was dreading, and it ends up being the one that I like. So that's one thing I really like about doing these random arts, and I have been doing random art pretty much the whole time, my whole life that I've been doing art. Even my knitting and my crocheting, I don't like to follow a pattern. And I use scraps when I used to use scraps when I quilted. So yeah, I love this way of expressing myself. Just go with the flow and put on the page what goes. And I like how the ends of my fabric are kind of drifting over the page. Let's put that there. So when you glue fabric and other porous materials, put it on the top and it soaks through. And it really gives it a good adhesive. Okay, oh, that's really cool. I really like that. So, step number 4, add layers of torn paper or card. Okay, now this I'm just going to put randomly. I'm not even going to think about it. Just put a piece down. Let's go this way. I kind of like the text to be going in the right direction when I use text. So, that, maybe put one here. If you overlap pieces, it makes a good composition so that the pieces look like they belong together and aren't just stuck to the paper. Okay, and the last one, I guess I'll put it here. There, not bad. Hey, 4. No, that was 4. 5, glue or paint a focal image. Okay, so okay, so there's my focal image. Now let's see where I'm going to put them. What do you think? More towards the middle? No. Yes, this is Michelangelo anyways. When I went to Italy, we went and saw the Michelangelo stuff, and we saw all those sculptures that he didn't finish. So they're like they have a room full of them at the place where the statue of David, which is so awesome, is. And these statues are not finished, so it looks like they're like real beings emerging from the stone. It's really quite amazing. This isn't one of those though. Okay, so we have a focal image, and I really like the way that the bits of fabric are just coming all over the place. I'm just going to glue that. Put some glue so it doesn't hang off of the page. Like that. There, see, I glued it down. Okay, so that was 5. 3 more left. 6. Make marks with your fingers. Ugh. I don't like getting my nails dirty. Okay, so let's see. The background is green. I've managed to get some purple in there. So maybe I should use orange. Now, a little bit in the lid there. Let me find a short nail. I'm worried about my nails. Okay, so make some marks with your fingers. Make marks with your fingers. It doesn't even say to use paint, but it's kind of, yeah, I don't have enough. Pour a little bit into the lid. Wipe it up with my finger and just kind of bring all these pieces together. Maybe just right here. Is that enough? I'll put some over in this corner. There. I think that's plenty. Okay, number 7. 2 to go. Add a quote, phrase, or title. Oh, let me use my baby wipe to okay. I looked through my words and I went pretty far. Wasn't finding anything, so I found this and I've decided to use it. But first of all, I'm going to use my heat gun to dry this up completely. Okay, so I'm ready to put this on. I'm going to cut it up. Let's see, it's time to try something. It's time to try something. It's time to try something out of the ordinary. Okay, I don't want it going over the text. There a bit. And if they all line up. Right. My last step. I can use something. Okay, so here we go. Again, when you're putting words on, I like to make sure that they overlap with some of the pieces in the collage so that they look like they're a part of everything and not just slapped down onto the page. So, let's read the last step to finish this off. Add doodles, scribbles, or Zentangles. Okay. So let's dry that up. So it's dry, and I'm doing step number 8, which says to add doodles, scribbles, or Zentangles. So the first thing I need to do is outline those words. Okay, now I think I'm going to use charcoal. Alright, now it needs a border, so just do a simple charcoal one. So I guess we could call this doodles. It says doodles, scribbles, or Zentangles. Well, it's not Zentangles. Okay, and do the edges. Always run something along the edges at the end. Sometimes use an ink pad, sometimes use a marker, sometimes use a raw soluble crayon, and I use charcoal a lot. Okay, so doesn't need anything else. Can't do anything else with a pen or pencil. It's pretty busy. I don't think this is fantastic or anything. I'm not 100% pleased with it. But I had to follow the prompts, and this is where it got me. Well, I think it's done. If I do anything else, it'll just be too busy. So I will just put my initials and the date. Okay, so there we go. That's my mission inspiration for April 2017. Hope you enjoyed watching me do that. And if you enjoyed this and would like to see more of the same, please let me know and give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, as I need friends. Okay, so saying goodbye from Niagara Falls, Canada, where it's raining. Bye!